purest part of their life to assist you in your takedown of me.
One manipulative bitch.
And now,
How can you say that?
now for me to receive...
How she's trying to switch this on Zach and Zara is insane.
Someone's
It's giving Martha.
Jumping on me. I admit I did pull back in that friendship. Thank you, Barker. Thank you, Barker. I appreciate you, Barker. Thank you. I admit I did pull back in that friendship.
This wasn't about Zach and Zara. This is about Sophie.
Really did affect me. I should have maybe supported her more going through that. But someone that I deemed as family and a sister, I didn't really know how to deal with it, really. That's the God's honest truth. I didn't really... And I know you're not going to sit here and go, oh, she's crying, oh, it's fake. I don't give two fucks anymore what you think. If I show emotion, I'm the worst person on TikTok. If I don't show emotion, I don't care, all right? All you guys have done this week, all right, is try and destroy one person. That's all you've tried to do. And directly do me any damage.
She started the whole fucking thing like this.
It's not spreading awareness. It's creating a campaign for people to hate me. That's all it is. And like you said at the end of that live, to strip away my support and to make people worried for supporting me on the back of the way someone else has felt. Now, like I've said, I am not going to sit here and disregard the way she felt, because she has every single right to feel that way. Am I upset, disappointed, hurt that she felt that way?
Thank you for the heart, mate.
Yes, I am, because this is new. That way. Am I upset, disappointed, hurt that she felt that way? Yes, I am, because this is news to me. Yeah. So coping mechanism was sort of desensitizing myself through that situation and almost just treating her as if it never happened, basically. You know? She's someone that I love dearly. She's someone that, you know, I had a lot of respect for. And I really tried to help in any way. I really, really did. And this friendship was never, ever one-sided. It was never one-sided. She had a breakdown in a relationship. I had a breakdown in a relationship. I showed her support in hers. She showed... And then she had a breakdown in a relationship. I had a breakdown in a relationship. I showed her support in hers. She showed me my support in mine. Where things went horribly wrong is when me and Dean wasn't together a single day, and you wasn't forced to engage in these calls. You wasn't held at hostage to engage in these calls. We would both call and talk each other every day, because I would want to see how you was, and I'd want to be there for you. So Zara, when you want to sit there, darling, and say, okay, right, it's not harassing asking how someone is. It's not harassing when a sister of mine, someone that I felt so close to, yeah, walked away from me and then decided, right, regardless of what she's going through, to engage in comments mocking me, dragging me down in Zach's live, saying horrible things. So if you call me asking someone that I called a sister and felt extremely close to, why would you say these things as harassing? Then you call it harassing. Zara, you're very disgusting, you know, darling. The fact that you claim to come from a mental health background, okay? You're someone that used to support
Why is it gets made about her mental health now?
You sit there and
what about Sophie's mental health? Let's talk about that.
You're a mental
Why
health
is this being
specialist.
turned around to be about her mental health?
Are you, when you've dragged down someone else's? And you sat there saying this is your way.
What about the good that Zara has done for
Sophie's
mental health?
Destroy Zach, all right? And he's the main instigator for this even happening now, okay? I think this is extremely sad. I really, really do. But I'm not I'm not the bad one in this. I'm not going to sit there and allow
defying accountability
anyone to say that I'm a bad person, because I'm not a bad person. I've got a heart of gold, and I care about this person tremendously. Now, like I said, in this breakdown of me and Dean's relationship,
Do you know what I mean?
relationship.
She wanted to happen to Zach, and it's backfired.
What was it you said earlier? People in glass houses should not be throwing stones.
Yeah, and she was throwing fucking bricks.
Oh. One sec.
Keeps cutting out.
Felt extremely lonely, same way I did, and we was sort of there for each other to get through a loss of a partnership that we both had for a very long time. And when I did get back with Dean, I feel that had a huge impact on her, because I had to juggle, guys, a friend that
Yes,
was
Mum,
this
Zara's in the comments here.
role model, stood there with me, had my back person, to then going through what they're going through, and, you know, me having to divide myself into trying to repair a relationship, and also making sure I looked after someone that was going through what they were going through. So
Oh,
yeah,
poor
I didn't
you.
manage that as best as I could.
Poor you!
I'll admit to that.
Guys,
I didn't manage
in
that
case
as
you didn't
best as
know,
I could, but I found it
you lot probably wouldn't have
really
noticed because they're so
difficult
similar, but I actually
to
switched to Mother Teresa's live
support
like a few minutes ago, and you guys haven't even noticed the difference.
And a partnership and a partner that I was trying to get back with. So contact did break down between us both. I wasn't on the phone calls every day. I found it really, really hard because, you know, Dean was there for Sophie, same way Sophie was there for Dean. But at the point when we obviously had our split, me and Dean, and it all went over TikTok, she had my back. And, you know, there was things said, and that sort of broke down Dean's and hers friendship. My screen has just frozen, guys. I can't even get what is off of my thing. But I just want to make something really, really clear, okay? Because Dean is here with me and he's absolutely devastated. Some of you don't like Dean, and that's cool. You've got your opinions, all right? But
No, Helen.
when she went through a period where she got really, really ill, a lot of her memory went. And when she came back around to realisation, there was a lot of things that she forgot when her memory went. I remember her waking up from this situation and, you know, not completely
Don't go
knowing
there.
who even I was.
Girl, stop. Girl, stop.
And that she forgot
What's saying? I can't hear.
the support, how I was there for her, how, you know, how much Dean was there for her, and how he felt she was a sister to him as well. But what's really, really upset me, and I don't have to speak on the behalf of Dean, but Dean's absolutely devastated. And if Dean does choose to come on live or to come on my live to explain the way he felt, then he will. But right now, he just can't. So in 2020, my partner lost his dad to cancer, all right? And it's affected him massively, okay? So when she speaks about therapies and stuff, now Dean has always sort of dealt with that himself, and he's never really gotten help for that or spoken out about it, because we all deal with things differently. You know, some of us feel that the use of therapy may not be effective, and for Dean, that's what he felt. So when she speaks about a time of helping him with therapy, she did try to help him with therapy, but unfortunately he just didn't want to engage at that point due to what he was dealing with, and maybe some people can't face it, all right? So that was his response to that. My phone...
I'm speechless.
Where is she going with this?
Where is she going with this? She's going for the feel sorry for me route.
All right. Am I back? Yes. All right. So, like I said, I'm not going to sit there and bash her at all.
Oh, that's handy.
You lot are all spamming
How
my
good of you.
my videos saying we stand with Sophie. Yeah, we do stand with Sophie. Yeah. the whole of TikTok should stand with her because of what she's going through. And it's a shame that a friendship broke down and it's come to you doing this to me, because all I wanted to do was support you with what you're going through. Okay, so yeah, we do stand with Sophie. Okay, so you saying that in my comments, like I don't have a heart and that I'm emotionless.
Thank you,
all
Ryan.
right,
Love you.
says more about you. Now, I'm not going to blame her for this, but like I said, and this isn't gaslighting.
I'm not going to blame her for this, but
There was a point where her memory wasn't the best, and she was going through a really hard time. But she did just say on the live there that my partner, Dean, he said about, which I don't even want to come out my mouth because I just feel physically sick, that he said about her cancer and that she should pass or something along them lines.
Yeah, she did.
Said about her cancer and that she should pass or something along them lines. Now you can imagine him losing his dad in 2020 due to cancer, how
no.
Sophie. Okay, so when we was going through what we was going through, and obviously at that point Sophie did have my back and she never was agreeing with Dean at the time due to what was going on TikTok. This is what Dean said: you know, I'm not lying about anything. Deep down, you know, if you had any love and compassion in your heart, you would have never let your best friend, me, lie about me when you know I've done nothing but love her and even you. And you lie upon my name too, like I've done you something. I was nice to you and I'm sorry to hear about your cancer. I wish you all the best, but with all due respect, I won't talk to you anymore and I don't want nothing to do with you. Please leave me alone. So that is the only message that includes anything to do with her illness. And nothing in there says that my partner said that she should pass away, which I think is really, really
Is that her talking to Sophie?
a shame, you
No,
know,
that's Dean
that,
talking to
okay,
Sophie.
you may have forgot or you may have thought that, but to say that is just really, really not good, because
There was, yeah, what
it
does
can
the
have an
message
effect on
underneath say?
someone,
It
and
says,
that's not
don't
what
bother
was said.
replying,
It
I
just
don't want to hear
basically
anything
says,
from
with
you, and then the rest
all
is
due
cut out.
respect, I appreciate what you're going through, but I would like to be left alone. So that's what happened. Dean would draw photos of Sophie and her family because he's also an artist, which he would send to her. Felt that she was someone that he could speak to, was someone that he also was very good friends with and had a separate friendship to her. And it's really, really upsetting, and he's really, really upset that you would say that, okay, yes, me and Dean are different. He can get quite worked up, he can get quite angry, where I can maybe, you know, collect myself a little bit better and explain
So what?
myself a little bit better. But
Dean's
to
the
sit there
calmer
and
one, if
say,
anything.
okay, that he wanted you to pass when in 2020 he unfortunately lost his dad to this is really, really sad. And it's not okay. So I've shown you that now. Oh, I don't even know what else, guys. I just feel like I'm really just in shock with it all.
Anything else?
At any point you could have walked away from me.
She's
At
doing
no
what you
point
call
did I
the
know
old
how
dip
you
and
was
swirl
feeling.
around
I
the
thought you felt very
situation.
happy in our friendship. I felt that I was there for you equally. You was for me. I tried my best with, you know, my years of living at 23 years old. I'm not perfect. Okay, I've got a lot of years to live. I've got a lot of growing up to do. I try to keep myself very mature on this app, and, you know, I am more mature than most. You know, but I'm not perfect, okay? Now, it's a shame as well that none of you really can wake up to Zach and the way he is, all right? And, you know, I've also shown you that, you know,
This has got nothing.
the Zara one had a big, you know, input on all of this and kind of started this. And I did know something was wrong, because I also want to let you know something as well, guys, which I'm extremely, extremely hurt and upset about, okay? Because all I've done on this app is throw myself under the bus for others, is throw myself out there to protect others. Now, I'm going to completely go off topic here real quickly, because I am really upset about this, and I don't give a shit what even you come back and say, really. They wanted this, they really, really did. And one thing that they wanted was Miss Red to walk away from me. I did receive a message this morning with Miss Red saying that she no longer wants to be my friend anymore, due to her mental health. Now, it's not just her mental health that's been affected. It's not
Guys,
just
it's an
her
exclusive!
that's been dragged.
It's an exclusive!
And it's not been easy for me, still sticking by her because I'm a loyal motherfucking bitch through everything she's endured these past couple of weeks. But I'm a friend, I'm a real fucking friend, so I will do that. Now, some of you forget with that whole situation of the exposing and Zach, you know, Gracie come alive and did say that it was her that sent them images. Now, I could have run along with that, right? Miss Red was ready to come on live and say, look guys, I sent them messages, right? I took it upon myself, okay, with standing, you know, on fucking business with my chest, okay, to sit there and go, look, Miss Red, I want to let you know something. It actually wasn't you. This is what happened.
See, look, even Miss Red
and
didn't remember, though. I didn't remember it because it was like a year and a half ago.
To protect one person. So it is really, really sad that Miss Red has walked away from our friendship. I just want to congratulate half of you guys that was waiting for that to happen. Got nothing bad to say about the woman. I wish you nothing but the best. I still love you an awful amount. And I personally think you did that today because you knew that this is what these people are going to plan to do. So it was better for you to walk away from me, because you wouldn't have had to face the backlash of having your friends back. Even though I've had your back, even though I've been there for you, all right? And I feel extremely let down and disappointed because I risked half my platform supporting that woman.
Half your platform?